Welcome to Get Over It, the consciousness transforming podcast for exceptional 21st century living. Folks, we have a very special 4 weeks coming up. It's going to be the 4 weeks of Reiki, showcasing some of the Reiki Masters participating at the Wisdom of Reiki Conference and Immersion for Reiki practitioners. This is going to be held at the Omega Institute in Rhinebeck, New York, and it's going to be from September 23rd through the 25th of 2020. Our list of presenters are William Lee Rand, Stacey Gibbons, Brett Bevell, Raven Keys, Michèle E. Denis, Helene Williams, and Monique Chapman, me. Wow. And people can gain the skills to build their own professional practice in this healing immersion for Reiki leaders. And I am thrilled to be a part of this amazing event as faculty for this conference at the Omega Institute. And today we are interviewing Raven Keys. Now, Raven is a friend of the show. She's been on before, and she is a medical Reiki master. She teaches other Reiki masters in the medical tradition. She is very strong. I don't know if she wants to share this story about what we talked about on air previously, but if she does, fine. And if not, that's okay too. But if you're looking for true Reiki masters who are truly walking their path, these 7 people truly walk their path. So Raven, thank you for joining us on the 4 weeks of Reiki.
Oh, Monique, it's so nice to be back with you again. Really great.
Yes, it is. Now, at the conference, the Wisdom of Reiki conference, what will you be presenting?
Well, I am going to, of course, be discussing the emergent profession of medical Reiki, and hopefully that will lead to questions that attendees have. I'm really looking forward to being with all the Reiki practitioners that are coming, and to meeting in person people that I have only known online, like yourself. I can't wait to give you a hug. And Helene Williams, and I have met with William Rand in the past. We actually met each other in Glastonbury, England, when we were both there teaching. And and well, I'm so happy that I'm going to be able to present this new way of raising the experiences of patients. The fact of the matter is, when somebody is getting surgery, it's such a mechanical thing that there's nobody in the room to take care of the patient. The patient is everything's happening to them, but everybody's too busy to really pay any attention to the patient at all. And I've witnessed some pretty harrowing things done to the patient when they were even awake that were, I don't know. It's just, some of it is overwhelming. So you have to have a pretty strong stomach to be able to do this and to witness all the things that go on in an operating room when somebody's on that table. And it can be pretty repetitive, certain parts of it, but it's never the same twice. It just isn't. The person who's receiving the surgery is a unique individual with spirit guides around them that are and angels that are unique and are in service to them. And it really is an honor to be the person that's looking after their life force energy, listening in to see how things are going. Dr. Feldman speaks jokingly about how the anesthesia doctors sometimes get upset because he'll say to me, Raven, how's our patient doing? Instead of asking anesthesia, which is the usual, And so I'll be talking about those things. And I also am going to do a guided journey, a guided meditation, but that's a journey to meet with Mikhail Usui for personal advice and for a blessing from him. And then I wish to do a very deep clearing meditation of things from this lifetime and past lifetimes and even ancestral healing in this guided clearing meditation. So I'm really, really excited that I'll be able to be on faculty and presenting
I,
my.
I I am so excited for you, and I will definitely be in your audience. When you were talking about, the person on the table and it being very mechanical, what came to me was the doctor's kind of taking care of the body, if you will, but the medical Reiki master is working with the soul and helping the process at the soul level. Does that make sense?
Oh, yes, it does indeed. And also, Reiki scientifically activates the parasympathetic nervous system. And what happens then is that there are different chemicals that are released in the brain that are for rest and restore rather than fight or flight. Like usually
Mhm.
people are, if there's no Reiki presence, a person that's waiting for surgery is in the opposite, in the sympathetic nervous system situation, where all the wrong chemicals are running through their body. The fight or flight chemicals you can
Mhm.
heal. And that's why healing can take so long if a person does not have Reiki during surgery. And so it's just phenomenal to be able to do that, even one thing, to calm the patient down. Recently, we had a medical Reiki master was in North Carolina. I was asked if I could provide somebody for a surgery in South Carolina. And so in these times of COVID, it's very difficult for anybody to get in anywhere near a
Mhm.
hospital. And that's just the
Mhm.
way it is. So we have protocol for how to do distance Reiki for surgery. So she was doing the protocol and no one could believe it. Like in pre-op, the patient went to sleep so deeply and was snoring. They actually had to wake the patient up to go to the operating room. No
Oh my
one
goodness.
could believe it. Yeah.
Mhm.
And then the healing is so amplified. It happens really quickly. He did so well. I mean, it's really incredible, like what we can give, because as you say, we're working on the spirit and on the emotions and the mental. We're providing something that conventional medicine cannot provide.
That's very true, Reiki. I mean, Reiki Raven and not a Reiki Raven. There you go. But not only that, when a person goes under, their aura, their soul, their spirit is wide open, and any energy that is not from the divine, that I use the word the divine, can come in and lower your vibration. I mean, some people expire from Earth just because they have so many of those negative energies just sucking their energy that there's nothing else. And my experience with Reiki has been that it bolsters the energy. So you help protect the person, don't you?
Absolutely. There's so much protection that comes in from Reiki itself and the activation of all the divine energies and beings that travel with this person, but also all the divinity that lights up in the room. Because, and you're so right, Monique, so the person is totally vulnerable when they're under anesthesia, completely vulnerable. And what if one of the surgeons had a fight with their husband or wife, or
Mhm.
they're worried about a child? I mean, they're focusing, but they're human beings. That's the thing about it. It's like people revere surgeons and doctors as if they're gods, really,
Yeah.
and not. They're human beings with a very serious job to do. And I have a lot of compassion for them because they suffer a lot. They really
Mhm.
do. And then, they have to carry so much and live in a box, really. This is what they can do. And what we do is not allowed, even if they're very psychically attuned, or they're somehow able to do like the viewing inside the body, like some of us have the gifts to see
Mhm.
medically what's wrong with somebody. Even if they have that, that's not what they're allowed to even get involved with at all. They have a very hard job because they have to fit in a box, no matter how compassionate or how psychic or how tuned in they might be.
Yes, and it's amazing how Reiki can just step in and negate all the negativity to bring the highest good for that person, whether the highest good is for them to heal and move forward or to make their transition. There's no judgment, it's just the energy that is given. Um, Raven, do you know what night at this point in time that you will be presenting at the Institute, at the Reiki conference?
What's on the schedule, as far as I know, right now, is on Saturday morning from 9 to 10:30.
Okay. Okay, great. So folks, do check out this conference. It's the Wisdom of Reiki Conference, and you can get there by going to the website on Omega Institute, and that is eomega.org, eomega.org, and you can check it out. It's the Wisdom of Reiki Conference, an immersion for Reiki practitioners. And again, people that are going to be there. William Lee Rand, and he is extremely knowledgeable. I almost call him like the modern father of Reiki. Stacey Gibbons, Bevell, Raven Keys, Michèle E. Denis, Helene Williams, and of course myself. If you're in the area, please consider attending. If you are not in the area, fly in. Reiki, the Reiki conference is just south of Albany, New York, so you can land in Albany and go down to Rhinebeck, which is right near Poughkeepsie. It's an hour away, and there's wonderful accommodations there. And you can get healings, give healings, share with like-minded people. Raven, what is the word of wisdom that you would like to share with our audience today?
Love yourself.
That's easy. I absolutely love it.
Well,
I say it
easy. It sounds easy.
exactly.
It
Yeah,
isn't easy.
Yeah, the words are easy.
Yes. It sounds wonderful, but really, seriously, love yourself. You are allowed to be on planet Earth right now, and your presence here is stellar. You are really, really important to how everything is going to turn out.
Yes. And Raven, thank you. Raven, I forgot. What's the name of your book and where can people buy it?
Medical Reiki, a groundbreaking approach to using energy medicine for challenging treatments. Medical Reiki is like the main title, and it's got a foreword by Dr. Sheldon Mark Feldman, who's the breast cancer surgeon that I've worked with for more than 10 years. So that's available everywhere, including on Amazon, and from the publisher Llewellyn. And then the other book that I'm going to be reading from is my first book, which is The Healing Power of Reiki. And that came out in 2012. And a lot of people have come to me through that book. There's a lot of focus in that book on what happened after 9/11 and all the things that I ended up doing at Ground Zero and et cetera. So yeah, those are the two books that are going to be focused on. And that also is available through Llewellyn, the publisher, and everywhere, including Amazon. All bookstores should have those two books.
Okay, and if not, folks, you can email me. I'll help you find it. Or if you want to send Raven a message, I'm quite sure her staff will respond to you. Raven, thank you so much for sharing your portion of what you're going to be doing at the Wisdom of Reiki conference. Right. Again, folks, it's September 23rd to the 25th, 2002 at the Omega Institute in Rhinebeck, New York. And we would love to see you there. And Raven, thank you. I don't know why I want to call you Reiki all the time. You're giving out so much Reiki energy. But Raven, thank you for your time and your attention. And audience, thank you too. And remember, folks, that the most important choice that you can make is what you choose to make important. Consider making the masterful choice of loving yourself. Abundant blessings, light and love to all. Agape.